we're going to talk landscape photography. Jerry's asking, I'm interested in knowing the best focal point to use for landscape photography. So maybe
Ooh,
where to focus, where the focal point should be in your landscape photography.
I don't think there's an answer to best focal point, but you typically want to make sure that your entire shot is in focus. So typically, most of the time, you're stepping back a little bit, at least a few feet. And then when you focus in mid-ground, everything should be in focus if you are at, let's just say, f11 or f16, right?
Yep.
But then that depends. The moment you bring your camera in close to something, like just say I'm getting some foreground elements like flowers or whatnot. If I have that and I'm bringing my lens close to that, now what happens is that if I focus on that flower to get that in focus, then my background is not in focus. So your job is really to just pay attention to the scene, see wherever you are, make sure that when you take a shot, your everything is in focus. Make sure your mountain is in focus in the background. Make sure your clouds are in focus. So you always review that shot. That's the best way. If you don't know, always review your shot and see what's out of focus so that you can possibly use a tripod and just focus stack that if you had to. But it's one of those things that cannot be said, okay, this is the best way to, like you have to focus at this area of the shot because every shot's different.
Yeah, it's kind of like the shot that I'm bringing up here, where you've got the flowers in the foreground, the mountains in the background, and then the clouds.
Yes.
Now, was that something you focus stacked?
That is something that I did focus stack because I was really close up to those flowers.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to use at least two shots for that because I was literally on top of those flowers. So that is definitely focus stack. One, well, typically with ultra wide landscape photography, you are going to end up to at least use two shots, especially when you go close to your elements. So basically, it becomes macro photography, literally, because I am sometimes
Mm-hmm.
literally 2 or 3 inches away from those flowers. And that means that I'm at minimum focus distance, right? So even if you're at f16, you're still not going to have your mountain sharp. You're not going to have anything else sharp. So typically, yes, if you're trying to get creative with your landscape photography and try to use our foreground elements and go close to them, focus stacking is going to become your friend and you're going to do it a lot.